hear from the senior class president, Ms. Elizabeth Abel.
Good evening, everyone. I am Elizabeth Abel, and it is my honor as the president of the class of 2025 to welcome you to our graduation ceremony. I want to start off by thanking all of the parents, grandparents, family, friends, and everyone else in the audience for coming out here tonight, especially in these conditions. You have no idea how much it means to have people show up for you, showing that they care, that they support you, and that they are proud of you. Next, I want to thank all of the teachers and staff who got us through all these years of school. We are truly blessed with some of the best teachers around. Not only are they a listening ear when you need someone to talk to, but they devote so much of their time to us. To name a few, Mrs. Sutton, who has planned and booked several amazing trips for us, including our senior trip, Mrs. Dong, who showed me that it is okay to change your mind and explore different career paths, and Mr. Menard, who always believed in me, despite all of the question marks he put on my tests and below average ACE scores. Lastly, I want to thank all of my fellow classmates. It has been an amazing journey and absolute pleasure to work with you all the past 4 years, and more importantly, to grow up with you. I have so many fond memories from homecoming, prom, field trips, and fun times in class that I couldn't even begin to choose one to talk about. We are quite the competitive group. We have used our talents well, won awards, and worked tirelessly to get to where we are today. We all have different plans for the future, but be sure to remember where you came from. I know that you will all do great things, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you, Elizabeth. This year we have one salutatorian and two valedictorians. First, we will hear from our salutatorian, Adeline Finney.
Dr. Peggy, Mrs. Mitchell, school board members, teachers, family, and classmates. It is an honor to stand in front of you and deliver the salutatorian address. Though it is cliche to say, if you would have told me 2 years ago I would be doing this, I wouldn't believe you. In this case, however, it couldn't be any truer. Freshman and sophomore year, I found it difficult to even walk through the school doors, and therefore missed many days, leaving me to instead follow my lonesome. But through the encouragement of my wonderful teachers and the love and understanding I received from my family, I soon pushed through and began to blossom, understanding and appreciating the privilege it is to be at a school like ours. These past 2 years, I learned to navigate high school and benefit from the confidence I worked to achieve. The seasons have changed and 2 years have flown, and here we are, graduating. Now what? Now we suddenly have the world at our feet, decisions to make and paths to take. But before we embark on our new journey, we must be reminded of what really matters. The truth is, no matter where we are heading or how high we are aiming, we must first love. In a time when kindness is considered a weakness and compassion is scoffed at, we must strive to show it to everyone we encounter. It doesn't matter if you become a CEO and make millions, or if you're the next president of the United States. You are how you treat others. You could be deemed the most successful person in the world, but if you are morally poor, then you have gained no success at all. Yet you can work in the dirt with your hands, or like my great-grandfather, be the janitor at a bank, and you can be the most successful and influential person if you lead with love. How you choose to love and act is your legacy. Greatness is not measured by your title, but how you make people feel. Not only does love brighten the light in you and others, it suffocates greed and hate, and instead encourages gentleness, selflessness, mercy, and grace. We are called to love, not just those we like or those we choose or people who are just like us, but to love. That means strangers on the street, the person who used to be your friend and betrayed you, the person who bullied you as kids, and even the person who actively says they hate you. Hate does not fix hate. So my call to you is to lead with love, despite whatever the world says, or social media says, or your closest friend says. As one of my favorite authors, Louisa May Alcott said, "Love casts out fear, and gratitude conquers pride." Most importantly, Jesus said, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You also are to love one another. By this, people will know that you are my disciples, and you have love for one another." Thank you for this opportunity to be heard. To my teachers, thank you for always believing in me and seeing my potential, even when it was hidden behind fear. Thank you for being a lending ear to any of us who needed it. We will never forget your dedication to your students. To my family, thank you for loving me wholly and inexplicably, and instilling in me the passion to learn and to love others without exception. And finally, to my class, thank you for filling my childhood with colorful memories and my chest with laughter. Thank you for showing me what it means to be a part of something that grows and flourishes with the help of the community. Our time spent together and what it means will never be lost on me. I appreciate you tremendously and all that you are, and most importantly, I love you all. Thank you.
Next, we will hear from our first valedictorian, Miss Elizabeth Abel.
For most of my life, I have worried about everything. I worried about what would happen when this day finally got here. And wow, it came quick. When senior year started, I worried about college and the future a lot. I questioned if I was making the right decisions and often changed my mind about what I wanted to do. That is, until one day, as I was scrolling through social media, I saw a video that said to reframe your fears. Instead of being nervous about your college or career decisions, think of how lucky you are to have so many options to choose from. The moment I saw that video, I rethought everything. I realized that it is okay to not know exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life at 18 years old. That there is no set timeline you need to do things in. That when you get to college and you don't like your major, you can change it. You can find a new job. It is not always easy, but you can do it. Now, I know that this may not be the case for everyone. Some people have never put a second thought to their future. However, reframing your fears can apply to any situation. At some point, you will have something you are worried about. And when that time comes, I want you to think of all the positive outcomes. Change is never easy, but when you push the negative thoughts away and put God first, you can achieve anything you put your mind to. Thank you.
Next, we will hear from our final valedictorian, Mr. Owen Orville.
Heard about it, didn't think you wanted people to, I'm just kidding. Leave it up to 2025 to have a storm on today, by the way. Alright. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for showing up and showing out tonight. It's a big night, you know. Good old cliche, turning of a new page, or chapter, or, if you're an overachiever, a whole new book if you'd like. Personally, I've never been much of a reader, so you can put me down as a pager, but I digress. What we have all done is quite incredible. We now get to become slightly bigger and more educated specks in this ever-expanding universe. Now, when wording it like that, it may sound a little, well, little, because in all honesty, we are. Gallatin County is about 330 square miles in area. In comparison to the rest of the earth, which is 200 million square miles, our little county is 1.6510 millions. billionths of the Earth. That is 0.000000165. And for those who weren't counting, which I can't say I blame you, that's 5 zeros, not counting the one in front of the decimal. But wait, there's more. How about we take into consideration, for example, the sun? The sun has a whopping 3.75 billion square miles of surface area, which makes it around 19 times larger than the Earth, accounting for surface area alone. Fun fact, around 1.3 million Earths can fit in the sun, just for reference. So compared to the sun, our G code is 0.0000008 of that. That's 7 zeros, which makes us 8 billionths of the surface area of the sun. That had so many zeros that I had to bring a pencil to mark it out as I read it, by the way. Now, you might be wondering why in a big moment like this, I'm explaining how small and insignificant we are. Well, one, I don't get paid enough to do this. But two, if you're so small that you had to Google what a millionth of a billionth of a single digit is, then who cares if maybe you don't look the best today? Who cares if you're scared to talk to the girl, or if the move is too risky? Now, in saying this, I'm not telling you to put it all on black. That is, of course, unless you're a professional like James or Randy. No, what I'm saying is this. You know, a kid once asked his mentor and his friend, "When will I know I'm ready?" You want to know what he said back? You won't. It's a leap of faith. That's all it is, a leap of faith. You're never going to be ready to go up to the girl. You're never going to be ready for the job interview that you've been nervous about all week. And you're never going to be ready to walk out of your home when you go to college. But you know what? That's okay. In the end, it takes a leap of faith in doing something uncomfortable to really open up your world. So yeah, go talk to the girl. Go nail that interview you got today, and for heaven's sake, please hug your loved ones before you walk out that door. Because at the end of the day, one small moment can change everything. You just have to have the confidence to do it without caring what other people think. Now, before I part ways with some of you for possibly the last time, I'd like to say it's been an honor to be a part of this class and community, and I wish everyone the absolute best of luck, except Preston. I need you to not start World War III, please. Anyways, I'm Owen Wergel, my dad's name is Chad, this is a microphone, and this is the Gallatin County Class of 2025.
Thank you, Owen, and congratulations to our salutatorian and valedictorians. Tonight, I am honored to stand here in front of the class of 2025. I've had the privilege of watching you all grow up from the slightly awkward, occasionally confused freshmen to the confident, funny, kind, and hard-working adults you are today. You set a high bar for what it means to be a class. You support each other, you lift each other up, and you make all of us excited to come to work every day. I think about the spirit you showed on the court, in the classroom, at events, and even in small moments. Like holding the door open for someone, cheering the loudest at games, especially Gage McGee night, or giving a quiet word of encouragement to a classmate that needed it. You might not realize it, but those small moments are what made you special to all of us. We always tell students to leave the school better than they found it. You didn't just do that. You made it brighter, kinder, and a lot more fun. Every hallway, every classroom, every event was brighter because you were here. You were the light. As you move on to the next chapter, whether that's college, a career, the military, or a well-earned break, never forget that being the light doesn't stop at graduation. The world needs your humor, your heart, and your strength. Take pride in how far you've come and have faith in how far you can go. Make us proud. Make yourselves proud. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now go out in the world and shine your light. Now let's get to the program. Tonight we have 37 honor students which have had an average of 3.25 for all 4 years of high school. These students are represented by a gold cord. Please stand as I call your name. Elizabeth Abel, Ava Aarons, Mindy Barnett, Mason King, Briley Frazier, Jackson Button, Ridge Chapel, Gracelyn Fox, Adeline Finney, Tristan Fox, Kristen France, Thacker Strong, Elliot Glover, Jeffrey Demerick, Julie Payne, Alyssa Henry, Bella Heiss, Grant Jackson, Alexis Martin, Grace McGee, Hunter Miller, J.C. Mitchell, Nathaniel Moore, Olivia Moore, Morgan Pennington, Mariah Porter, Addison Reed, Gavin Ryder, Katie Streeter, Nicholas Warble, Owen Warble, Colin Wenzel, Shane Willis, Grayson Wilson, Preston Wilson, Ada Wood, James Wood. There are 19 honors students, which have maintained an average of 3.25 every quarter of their high school career. Those students received a lamp of knowledge. Please stand as I call your name. Elizabeth Abel, Mason Bean, Jackson Button, Rich Chapel, Gracelyn Cox, Tristan France, Thacker Fromm, Elliot Glover, Jeffrey Demerick, Julie Haynes, Bella Heiss, Alexis Martin, Morgan Pennington, Mariah Porter, Nate Warble, Owen Warble, Colin Wenzel, Grayson Wilson, and James Wood. This year, we also had 4 state scholars. State scholars are determined by SAT score and an excellent academic record. This year, our 4 state scholars were Jackson Buckman, Gracelyn Cox, Jeff Demerick, and Owen Warble. At this time, I would like to recognize the junior marshals. These 6 students hold the highest grade point averages in the junior class and will return to us as seniors in the fall. Our honor guard this year is Taylor Bosaw, Anna Forrester, Grant Jones, Autumn Hubbs, Bentley Ryder, and Carter Seeley. At this time, I would like to recognize our students who are wearing cords. As I call your club, please stand. Student council members are wearing orange, blue, and white. Beta Club members are wearing black and gold. FBLA members, please stand. Officers are wearing navy and gold cords. Scholar Bowl members are wearing white cords. Cheerleaders are wearing orange and white cords. FCCLA members are wearing red and white cords. FFA members who received their state degree are represented by blue and gold cords. Our Upward Bound students are wearing their trio sash. Our student who is part of the Illinois Model Government is wearing a red and blue cord. We also had several seniors who successfully completed classes in the afternoons during their senior year. Will those students please stand at this time? At this time, I would also like to recognize our senior who has committed to the U.S. Marines, Tassel. To present to you the class of 2025. Will the first row please rise and come forward as I call your name? Elizabeth Page Abel. Ava Rose Aarons. Mindy Diane Barnett. Mason Joshua Bean. Austin Boyd Boggs. Logan William Brandon. Briley Kate Frazier. Madeline Louise Brown. Jackson Tyler Butman. Ridge Hunter Chapel. Will the second row please rise and come forward to receive your diploma? Cade William Clayton. Caden Wayne Cobb. Graceland Marie Cox. Adeline May Benton. Trenton Lee Fox. Ava Tristan Franks. Thacker Henry Strong. Elliot Stephen Glover. Jeffrey Nicholas Demerick. Julie Lynn Haynes. Will the third row please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas? Trace Aiden Hevington. Alyssa Nicole Kinnerton. Kirsten Renee Holt. Grant William Jackson. Logan Matthew Jenkins. Alexis Marie Martin. Dakota Wayne McBride. Seth Michael McBride. Gage Aaron McGee. Will the fourth row please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas? Hunter Allen Miller. JC Diane Mitchell. Nathaniel James Moore. Olivia Sophia Moore. Connor Liam Pettigo. Morgan Joe Pennington. Makanda Amara Pickens. Mariah Lynn Porter. Emily Luann Potter. Allie Christine Ratley. Will the fifth row please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas? Brooklyn Faith Raymer. Addison Mackenzie Breed. Gavin Reese Ryder. Alex James Saul. Alexa May Saul. Kendry Sue Streeter. Thomas Cash Ward. Nicholas Anthony Orgel. Owen Michael Warble. Holden Thad Wenzel. Will the final row please rise and come forward to receive your diploma? Alexander Brennan Wilkerson. Shannon Michelle Willis. Grayson John Wilson. Preston Michael Wilson. Ava Claire Wood. James Timothy Wood. At this time, Adeline Fitting will come back to the podium to close us out.
Thank you all for being here to support our class as we show the closest chapter in the new one. Now, if you would, please stand and let's pray. Dear Lord of all things, I want to praise you for being a merciful God who is all-knowing and always present. Lord, you created each and every one of us in this room, and I praise you for the sacrifice you made for us on the cross, dying for our sins and rising from the grave, defeating death so that we may experience your love and forgiveness. God, I thank you for the school and the loving teachers and staff. I thank you for my classmates, with whom I shared many laughs and memories with. I especially thank you for my family. I have been blessed with so much love and wisdom. God, thank you for the opportunities that you have provided for us and the encouragement we receive from people in our lives that care about us. God, guide our paths as we go our separate ways. I pray prayer protection over me and my classmates, our teachers, and our families. Let it be known that no matter where we go, no matter how far we stray, you will always lead the 99 for the one lost. God, seep into our hearts and remind us that there is absolutely nothing we can do that can be too much, or too hard, or too dark to overcome and forgive. Because you are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and you created us in your image. Bless us, Lord, and let us go in peace. In your name we pray. Amen.
It is now time for your tassel ceremony. The graduation tassel is a symbol of success. You place the tassel on the right because you have earned the right to graduate. Moving the tassel to the left after graduating symbolizes the crossing over from high school to another stage in your life. I, Dr. Judy Katie, certify that these seniors have met all the requirements set forth by the Gallatin County Board of Education and the state of Illinois. Seniors, it's time to turn your tassel. Dr. Howard Bessler, as Superintendent of Gallatin County Community Unit School District Number 7, I hereby declare the class of 2025 to be graduates of Gallatin County High School.